Hello and welcome to another episode of Monday Night Rollback. It's year 2, week 20, and I am one of your hosts, Scrub Coats Incarnate, Reinhardt. And I am joined by...
The other host. Yeah, that's all you're going to get this time. I'm just other host.
Who am I?
I don't know who I am. My name is Case of Chaos.
You better get that checked out, that's a common sign of dementia.
Oh no.
You're a bit young for that, brother.
Sorry, what? We're brothers. What?
I'm not ginger enough to be your brother.
There it is. Failed dementia joke, guys. Yay.
Ah, damn. Now I seem like a dumbass.
Don't worry, we're mutual dumbasses this week. It's alright.
Perfect. So yeah, year 2, week 20, Monday Night Rollback. The champion going into this week is Maku. Again.
For 4 weeks in a row now.
Yeah. We're running out of Kai's to use for visuals, and the man is on track to earn the title of Beast.
Damn. And not only that, but our art department's nagging us to actually get some wins against them.
Please stop this, man. I'm running out of things I can use.
Please. My creativity, it's reaching its bounds.
So we have a couple of internal titles that we use. The tri-slash being 3 consecutive wins. At 5 consecutive wins, you become the Beast to blame. And I think you become Godly Gear at 10?
Yes, because I think you've had that as well.
Yes. And I think that's still attached to my little Steam profile. So that would make sense. And yeah, Maku's champion. Also coming into this week, the Spoon Holder. Our newest member, joining us last week, Rido.
Yes, we didn't even mention his real name last week either.
That's fine, we don't need to mention his real name.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, come to think of it, it's only our names that we say, real names that we say, since we're the hosts.
Eagle-eared listeners will note that I didn't even say my name this week.
Oh no.
Just my screen handle. So, yeah, he has the Spoon going into this week. However, he put up a good fight last week, considering.
Yeah, but from his, just even from a few weeks ago, we can see massive improvements. From him not even being able to beat everybody to putting up a really good fight in the spin match.
People have been watching our content for a long time. Have probably heard about the hit list that we do, where it makes no sense for a new player to join us at whatever skill level they're at and then just get repeatedly rolled week after week.
So as long as if you can win one game out of 3 matches, you're considered to be close enough to our skill level.
Yeah, you must defeat each active member of the BGF once. And Rido was stuck on beating just Senpu for
It felt like
11
months.
weeks?
Okay, even more than that.
I think it was 11 weeks. It might not be that long, but it was a fair chunk of time. However, that proved to kind of be a trip to the hyperbolic time chamber, because once he stepped out and started facing the rest of the BGF again, he put up a surprisingly good fight.
Yeah, I specifically remember that first match, and yeah, it was kind of a scare. All that Leo matchup knowledge came in.
You're like, oh, this'll be fine.
Yeah.
I've been watching Rido get his ass beat for weeks on end, and then he comes at you, and you're like,
no, he knows how to keep me out and everything.
Ram things, please.
I know, it's distinctly different from what I see online from other Ram players, so I quite like that.
Nice. I mean, he's still got a bit of learning to do, but he'll get there, especially now that he's in the gauntlet.
Exactly, yeah.
We get a good...
And with what the servers are like, he was probably getting more practice during the actual gauntlet than online.
Yeah. Don't Arxis know that a bunch of mid-level players have a medium-sized tournament to prepare for? God.
Yeah. Not just medium-sized, we're going down south to... What's the place down in Birmingham again?
VS Fighting.
VS Fighting.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's all of Europe pretty much going there.
Yeah, but that is also in August. I was just meaning Edinburgh and Burnt to Fight.
Yeah.
MIG, whatever you want to call it. The Glasgow one.
Yeah, Scottish level stuff, so...
Is there any other points we need to cover right now, this week?
Nah, bro, I think we're good.
We're good?
It's good. think it's time we got on to the first match then. And
Right.
well, look who it is.
Yeah, perfect.
It's me versus you.
Aha! I kind of forgot this happened actually.
Nice.
Alright, let's do it. Let's
Let-
roll on the bracket visual. Let's rock.
And roll.
It's round 1, match 1 of Monday Night Rollback.
Oh yeah, brother, it's you versus me.
It's been quite a while since this has happened actually.
Oh yeah, well, about a month and a half, I reckon.
Something like that. Play the tune, brother.
Down.
It's the most marketable monkey of the BGF. Case of Chaos versus...
The king of close contact himself. Say the line, Bart.
Contact.
That's right, it's Reinhardt.
Oh, I wasn't sure who you were going for, but nice. King of Close Contact, I like that.
Oh, yeah, man, like, what else am I going to say? It's like, you like your hugs.
I do like my hugs. I feel like I'm like almost pigeonholed into this grappler role now. Like, boy do I love a command grab, but when I'm like looking at a character that's not a grappler, it's like, no, stick to the brand.
No. Oh no, you only really have that pressure in Strife specifically.
That's true.
When it comes, no, the only pressure is yourself.
Too much of my gimmick is attached to Potemkin, and I'm too stubborn to learn a new character. Or lazy, take your pick.
I mean, it's just it's the absolute strength of contact itself. Like,
We don't play Potemkin because he's good, we play him for dopamine.
yes.
Dopamine like this, dopamine right here. I just had sort of had the realization in the match there of like, wait, this is unsafe on block. Like if I block the overhead.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's like probably the most unsafe move Leo has, by the way. Like usually when I do it, it's because I want to do a super and a fudged input. So pretty much every overhead you see from me in the BGF is me fudging the input.
Except for where it's your opener on the back turn, where that's just mix, because most people are just going to block low.
Yeah, exactly. But even then there's like better stuff to hit with an overhead, like the dust.
There was supposed to be a dash attached that Roman cancelled, but it's fine.
It's like your only way to dash as well. And yeah, just keeping it safe, just using a purple because got the cash, might as well spend it.
Tried to go for the air throw, but I think the GS was already active, so I ended up just eating it.
Like if I was close to you, then you would have got me, but no, I had a good range.
A little tip of the Eisenstern, just the tip.
No, just the stern, not the Asian. No!
Dash at me, how dare you?
Don't dash. Yeah.
God damn it.
Don't go for a command grab because you're just going to purple Roman so you can initiate it.
I like you just casually walked up to me there and close slashed. I saw you walk and I was like, I'm gonna press 2P, but it's very slightly slower than all of the close slashes, so close slash just raw beats it. Nonetheless, this game is mine.
I don't know what I was doing with that, like walk up and slash, it just felt right at the moment. It worked apparently, nice.
KSK's bringing the big swagger. Ooh, not quite catching me with heavy, unfortunately.
Oh, am I going to get out of this buster hit range here?
Technically, yes, I will assist you.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh no.
Now I'm the grappler, screw you.
Like, the startup on that move is pretty long, but I'm never ready to react to it with the buster. Because you can do buster to to counter it, essentially.
That's a really long motion to react to something with, well, let's face it. Like,
It
you really
is.
want, something like a quarter, like, the DP input of a flash kick, that's perfect because you can just get that out nice and fast, but a full half circle back, then forward.
Well, with the way they design Potemkin, that's kind of what you're supposed to do.
Ooh.
Like, the buster being your joint fastest move, but more reliable than your jab. It's kind of intended that you just crank it out.
I've always seen. Oh,
Break my armor with the RC, very nice.
thank you. Oh, and I misread us.
It's not what looking for already.
I've always seen a lot of Potemkin stuff as you pre-planned what you want to do, hence why all the inputs are really long-winded.
I mean, there is, you do have to put in a fair amount of forethought. Like when you're running the block string, or, well, yeah, in the block situation, it's like I've kind of already thought I'm going for tick throw or I'm not going for tick throw, like before we get into that situation sort of thing.
Like a lot of people, you like to hate on the glue stereotype, which does exist, especially with Potemkin, but
Especially at lower floors, yeah.
yeah. No, but I see grapplers as they're much better for so-called brain-based players.
Got to learn that data later.
Yeah, bro. It's not just that, it's like you have to force a very specific game plan with a grappler. When somebody like Leo, you really want to be more flexible.
I'm just bursting out of that because you're absolutely shredding me with that mix.
Yeah.
Alright, do it again. I'll take that trade.
Yeah, but expecting a buster.
Very counter hit 5H, let's close the gap. In we get.
I'm gonna hit nice.
We get in to get out.
Bro, you're a grappler. Like, if I get in too much, I'm just gonna get grabbed. No, fuck that.
I've been trying to work in using Flick after 6k a lot more because it's a frame trap. But the DP just goes nah. Nah.
That's the point, DP, bro. It's in low.
I remember that. I was intending to do the wall and just didn't get it. Just let you drop after that 2H.
Well, it seems to work either way. That's not the wall, brother.
Just a little shin kick. A little love tap.
No. Isn't done. Damn, I should just like dash in and grab you there. Or anything.
Apparently I was ready for it. I swear I'm not teabagging. I'm fearing the 2D.
Oh no.
Nice gold burst.
Thank you.
4 meter, that's kinda scary.
Oh,
Oh, you turned around in midair before you
Yeah.
touched the ground if you swatted that. That's unfortunate.
oh, I'm just like hating on myself. I could have comboed and then broke the wall.
I can see myself, obviously not now, doing a combo, like buffering heavenly repeatedly but not pressing the button.
Yep.
We're getting to this
Talking
time. I'll show you God, brother.
Yep.
We're going for a visit.
Oh, hey, Buddha. Or is it? Or whatever Indian god that is, I don't know. Well, another 3-0 for you versus me.
Once again. I think we spoke about this before, that like, I don't think it's necessarily me that's the problem for you. I think it's just grapplers might be a bum matchup for you. Like, as a player, not like as Leo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you fare against Potemkins online.
So you usually do that. I do moderately well against Potemkins. I think I win about 50-50 split.
No, that's not bad actually. Maybe it is just me then.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I just studied all your moves, John.
I mean, you do. It's not just that. You have 2 Leos to go against every week as well.
All true. Different Leos. Like, different game plan, different levels of aggression, different levels of randomness, Johnny.
Oh, it's in my name. Come on, man.
That's true. He opens up his case of chaos and just sees what move falls out.
I'll
I'll use that one.
I should be playing Faust.
Maybe you should have been playing Faust. Just leading fully into the random RNG nature of yourself and just start tossing bullshit.
Nah, bro. Faust was loused for way too long.
Is he even not loused at this point?
Far from it. He's actually a good character now.
Ah.
I'd say he's at least mid tier.
He's had at least one round of flea powder.
No.
Slightly less loused.
Nah, bro. I'd say he's at least better than Axel, Sin, Potemkin,
This is all
maybe
fair.
Mhm.
So this is all fair.
Yeah. Perhaps
Melia? What do you think?
oh, definitely Melee actually, yeah.
Mm.
Maybe Chip, but
No.
Chip's weird,
No,
man.
Chip's fucking redonkulous. Maybe that's just the view from a Potemkin player side.
Potentially. Chip's one of those weird characters though. He has everything, but he has like no health. So
Yeah.
like
If you can catch
yeah.
him.
Yeah. No, it's just weird how like being such a different paced game. It's like in Street Fighter, Akuma is usually top tier because he's just that archetype, no health but has every tool. But
Yeah.
Chip's not anywhere near top 5 yet. He's practically this. He's the same character. He's got, well, not the same character, but he's the same archetype where he has everything.
It's not like he does small amounts of damage either. Like, I have the most health in the game,
Yeah.
and a good chip will just kill me in 3 combos.
Oh really? I thought.
Yeah.
For the most part, I've seen them just sort of reset the absolute shit out of me
No,
with smaller combos.
they touch me once, and doesn't really matter where on screen we are. That's a wall break, and just do that 3 times.
I'm glad I'm not going against the chips you are, man. God damn.
Absolute crackheads, man. I don't think they can even see the screen.
Yeah, bro, just snort a line and just start pressing buttons.
Just roll your face over the buttons.
Just motorboating the buttons, nice.
What irony that Chip is a recovered drug addict, yet Chip players are absolute crackheads. Ha.
It's their it's their road to recovery. That's for idle they are.
And with that,
Yeah, on to round 2.
on to round 1, match 2. Let's do it.
Here we are going into round 2 after you go. Sorry, match 2 after you go into the second round.
The second round. So our newcomer Rido taking home the spoon last week allowed him to select the bracket this week, and he chose Weirdly.
Interesting. Well, he was probably sick of dealing with wheels, to be honest. Well, here we are. It's the magnificent noob of the VGF versus the Queen of Parries himself. Right, the Parry Queen is a guy. Yeah.
Back to Queen of Parries, are we? Clearly
Like-
you're the one that decides the royal ranks.
Yeah, like when I first said it, it was supposed to be Parry Queen as in Viking, but everybody was like, Yas Queen, Weirdling, apparently.
Should have just called him what he is and called him a parry slut.
Yes.
No shaming on this episode.
You get that right, folks? The VGF doesn't slut shame.
Just Weirdling.
Yeah.
We shame Weirdling.
No, we shame him for not doing enough parries.
That did come up the other week. Yeah, so you were totally right. I spoke to Rido about this. Like, why did... Prior to the rollback, like, why did you select Weirdling as your first match? And the primary reason was I just didn't want to fight a Leo.
Fair enough.
I also just felt like he hadn't fought Weirdling in a bit and could do it to practice, like fighting Viking. Especially since, though the servers are melting, Viking is a very popular character online, so he runs into Viking quite often.
Alright, you think I'd be... I would have thought that would have been enough practice for him to feel confident.
No, I don't think the man's at the point yet where he's picking up on matchup tricks per se.
Ah, okay, yeah.
I think he just needs more practice at defending against Viking than anything else right now.
Probably just needs to grind online because it takes a while to get to the point where you can just actively learn from just playing randoms.
Yeah.
But in doing that, it helps you prepare for, I think it really helps with tournaments because you're just going to come across randoms and you only have like 2, you can lose like one or 2 games at the most before you have to, learn what the opponent's doing.
Yeah, like I feel like until you reach floor 10, you're not really picking up much of matchup tech, and you're just sort of improving your own general play.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I mean, you do pick up matchup tech in that.
I'd say
block this way.
floor 9 you start picking up matchup tech, but floor 10, at least for me, that's when I started really being able to assess what's my opponent doing and what can I do to stop that.
Yeah, because like you do kind of pick up like, okay, a block like this is a common thing that'll happen. like early on, but it's not until you get to like floor 10 and above where you're like,
this does not work
Yeah.
against good people.
like this is fake. This is the button I can press in this window when it's this fucking combo to stop them. That
Yeah.
sort of thing.
And I'm sure for both of our characters there was that wall where I just bullshit doesn't work. Like you with Mega Fist and he would just raw just run through back turn.
Yeah, like Mega Fist Buster is super fake, but it sometimes works. But it's really fake.
Yeah.
It's like an 11 frame gap or something. It's stuck. I've been making a conscious effort not to say any numbers, yet here we are.
You've had your one strike. Anything else is I don't know. You have to donate to the BGF. K-pop.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
He's getting dragged over with the sword. Nice.
Oh, blocks a gun this time. Doesn't have the sword he wants though.
Remembering his FDs low. Nice.
Playing patient, goes for the laser.
No, good thinking. He's going to have to spend.
Man loves a laser, but unfortunately the startup on the laser. Oh damn.
Yeah.
Parry's thorough.
I honestly thought it. Did we really even have to spend FD to stop that chip damage? Like I would have thought he would have been chipped out without using FD there.
Weird though. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but I thought I had plenty health left. Is that 3 hits and that's like most of Ram's health gone?
I mean, he was doing like smaller combos really.
Interesting that hitting Ram, like even after the sword's been embedded in the wall for a bit, still causes it to pop out and touch into the ground.
Oh, nice.
Unfortunately for our newcomer, that is a quick Rio for Weirdly.
It feels like we've just been chatting away for a few minutes. God damn.
Brave to challenge him, however, maybe not the smartest move.
Why would he be better going up against you? Or Maku? Well, we can't go. Obviously, we can't go against Maku, but
Raido and I have been playing periodically the past couple of weeks, and the last time we played 63 matches.
nice.
It was 63-0.
Oh, I was hoping to get at least one.
He got close a couple of times, but he was never quite able to like close it out.
That's just the harsh reality of fighting games. You just have to slog through that. Just getting your arse quakered.
It's not like he was miserable or having a bad time.
Yeah.
He was up for the fights. He knows
No,
he needs to practice.
Compared to me, him as a learner he has a much better just mental state when it comes to just getting your arse beat and just accepting it.
He's very willing to take the lumps.
Yeah. When I was a noob, I was hungry for wins. But I had to be more patient for.
Hungry for wins generates the salt,
Yes.
so you can season your wins, of course.
Well, I mean, you need a little bit of salt in you anyway because you want something to drive you, but you don't want to go overboard with it because just like normal salt, you're going to give yourself a heart attack, and that's not good.
I think for Raido in this matchup, it would benefit to learn a couple of things off the matchup. Obviously, we're saying that he's not quite that far along yet. He does pretty well for a floor 8. But
nice.
yeah,
I suppose it's his experience against us. He's not playing like a 4-8 player when he's playing against us. At least that's what I think.
no, like I feel like he's in that kind of spot where he's having a little dip before he properly improves. You know, when you've figured out some new stuff, you've learned a couple of new combos, and you're trying to integrate it into your mental stack.
Yeah.
And there's a sort of a dip in your play because you're not just doing what you'd always do.
Yeah, you're not just turning your brain off and just doing stuff. You're getting used to mentally thinking, okay, what can I do, and playing with purpose.
Yeah, and like once it clicks, you quickly recover to where you were and continue upwards on the graph of like skill. I'll have a couple of words with him about this later in the week. But I think the Tatami safe jump kept catching him. Like it finished him at the end of the game there, and I don't think he knows about that. Like that this is a safe jump, there's nothing you can do, you're just going to have to block this mat.
Pretty much, yeah.
I think just like a little pointer here and there might shore up a bunch of things in this matchup, and then he just has to overcome the skill gap.
Who knows, maybe he can find something in training mode that means he can challenge it. Like, specifically a ram thing.
Yeah, I mean, we were, even though it seems like a basic fighting game tech, we were going over meaties.
You've got to learn
it.
You have to learn it somehow. When you don't know what meaties are, well, it's like with everything. If you don't know what something is, you have no way of comprehending what it is until you've seen it in action and you've done it yourself.
I remember when I was learning fighting games with Dragon Ball, I'd be watching videos and or tournaments, and I'd hear the term meaty so much, but I had no idea what it meant.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just like a fat hit, like a big heavy hit.
Nice.
And it was only, I think once I started playing Guilty Gear, that I learned what a meaty actually is. So if nobody tells you these things, obviously there's that fight game glossary dictionary website out there.
Yeah, but nobody really wants to look up like a dictionary or anything.
Yeah, I don't even think that resource was around when I started learning, to be fair, but unless people tell you what these things are, you're not really going to know.
Yeah, because none of these games really communicate what what wake up pressure really is. At least I don't remember anything from that in the Guilty Gear tutorial.
Yeah, disclaimer, if there's a mission mode mission for meaty hits, I am unaware of it.
Same here.
I did not play through all those missions.
Same here.
I'm too impatient for that.
Nah, man, I'm more of a trial by fire type.
Well, speaking of impatience, let us get to Game 3 of Round 1. It's the final match of Round 1.
Oh damn. It's Senpu versus the Sorcerer of Saucy Mistresses.
Sorry?
Yo, it's Sukaman, so isn't it?
This tends to be one of the more hyped matchups of any given rollback where it appears. Let's do it.
Still kind of jealous he keeps getting practice.
The silverback of the BGF, Senpu Ritsuzan, versus the bag-headed bathroom destroyer, Sukamancer!
Well, actually, I believe you mean the current silverback. Yeah.
He is the silverback currently, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming for a summer slash, me. How many months off that, baby?
Well, 4.
Yeah, okay, fair. Look at me, I'm Case Chaos, I can do maths.
So can you? You were in the same maths class.
Senpu coming out strong with some early aggression, putting Sukamancer through the wall. Oh no, my perfect.
Oh no, my pappy.
Oh, unfortunately burst, but he's got to Yo!
Nice. See, this is why
That's the sickest flash kick of all time. I don't care. Fuck.
This is why I'm jealous of Senpu, just because he keeps getting this practice against against the first matchup, but I'm severely lacking, so I'm a little nervous for the next time I come across Sukamancer, to be honest.
You know what the plan is then? Just get the spoon and then choose to fight Sukamancer.
Oh, I should have thought of that during these games.
I'll throw to get the spoon so that I can play Sukamancer.
See, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I'm not the champion of VGF. I'm not thinking about these basic techs.
Basic techs like throwing the games.
Yeah.
Nobody could implement that in a tournament.
Oh no.
This winner's bracket's hard, I'm just gonna throw and go to losers and make a run through that.
I mean, technically you could, but...
You do get a loser's bracket buff.
I do, yeah.
I think there's a couple of us do. I think you, Maku and myself all get a buff when sent to losers.
Or maybe we just get sent to losers. And that's it.
Yeah.
And
then you're 0-2, and then you go and buy a pint for the rest of the tournament matches. Keeping the pressure on with the back turn mix. Stick this man, doesn't stick.
No, but the BGF always going for that, going for the losers bracket run. I think that shows that we're very, I don't want to say mid, but we're upper mid.
We're a little mid.
Yeah.
But I think it's like sort of a testament to the group's mental that like just because we get sent to losers, none of us give up,
Yeah, well,
or none of us are particularly dejected about it. We just go okay, and
Yeah.
just make the run as best we can.
yeah, like it's at the end of the day, it's just fun. Like this is a hobby.
Yeah, we're not going to be turning this into a full time job anytime soon.
Who knows, man? We might make it big with streets.
I'd like to think so, but like we already know that the level of competition we face, like in Scotland for Guilty Gear, is like for people like us, it's pretty high,
Yeah, yeah.
and the strength of the Street Fighter community, I think, is even higher, just because it's been such a long-running franchise, and
Well, with just the sheer amount of people that are going to be playing as well.
yeah, like Street Fighter and Tekken are easily the most popular games in the Scottish scenes. I think Tekken being the most popular.
I mean, like that's what you expect being the two big fighting games with Mortal Kombat, but that's never been competitive for whatever reason.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. No, I mean, like you do see big evil tournaments, but compared to how many people you see in the Tekken and Street Fighter tournaments, it's like nothing.
Oh yeah, like to even back up your point, at EVO this year, Mortal Kombat has less entrants than Melty Blood.
Nice.
I think Mortal Kombat is the game with the second lowest or the lowest amount of entrants of all playing games.
Do you know who the lowest is?
No.
It's probably some like random anime thing.
I can maybe answer that, but I don't.
Is it Grand Blue maybe?
Is Grand Blue the main stage this year?
And what? Let's see. Yes, I think.
Might be Grand Blue.
It's been getting a lot of hype recently since the use of Horizon. It's like the opposite of DNF Duo. Like it started off like quite poor, but everybody actually likes it now.
Yeah, like as far as I understand, it is a good game. It just lacks good netcode.
Which the sequel's addressing apparently. So that'll be good.
It's the most classic fighting game thing. Oh, this game is actually good, but it sucks to play online.
Why did it have to take fighting games specifically to recover from this for so long? And you know, like shooters, MMOs all had decent network.
It's because of the nature of fighting games, how everything's like. I don't know how to word this. It's because of like combos needing like specifically timed inputs and stuff like that. You need a much tighter connection for fighting games than you do other genres of games.
So it's not that we've had worse connections per se, it's that we need stronger connections.
Yeah, we've been running on the same stuff as everybody else, but it matters more in this genre than it does the other genres.
That makes sense because everything being frame based, you having strict timings.
Yeah, there's just a level of precision required in fighting games that's not needed as much in other genres. Like it's only when people start teleporting in the other genres that it really matters, but even having like a couple of extra frames of delay in fighting games can really throw everything off.
Alright. I would have just assumed like something like say Counter-Strike. You know, if it's a bullet didn't register hitting somebody, that would matter quite a lot. You know, just to find like tight the you have to be if you're aiming a little for something like that would be really helpful.
That's true, but I don't know if Counter-Strike is a hit scan game or a projectile game primarily, and I think with hit scan you can get away with a lot in terms of like latency.
Alright.
Projectiles not so much.
Well, if you have any Counter-Strike fans in the comments, give us a wee shout.
Yeah, we'll take a little lesson. Drop it down below.
Yeah, with like Counter-Strike 2 coming out. They finally did it, they're releasing a sequel.
Yeah, but it's a 2.
Yeah.
Like, Valve does 2s,
Not freeze.
not 3s.
Well, I've just had Counter-Strike 2 returning assault or some shit for years.
Look forward to Counter-Strike 2.5 coming out in 2042.
Oh no, I'm looking forward to it, even though it's really just, prettier graphics. It'll be nice jumping back into it.
Counter-Strike's one of those games that I've like looked at from a distance but never played. Especially because
I suppose, yeah, being a console gamer.
keyboards, man. Like, I am more accurate with a mouse than I am with a pad, but boy fucking damn does it feel shit to move with a keyboard. You just lack the precision you get from an analog stick. Which is kind of funny.
But being a slower pace shooter, you don't really need that. You just need to like do shimmies from like side to side to like hop out of cover slightly so you can get a like op, op kill.
Sick up, bro.
Yeah, bro.
And speaking of ops, there's Snipe Senpu out there with a hammer. Because we should get back to talking about the actual match in front of us.
Yeah, to be fair, I'd be better. I'd still a better track record than the usual me and the weird thing.
Just podcasting.
Yeah.
We've been podcasting away here. I'm like, oh, yeah, like there's an episode happening. Maybe we should talk about the match a little bit. That was pretty sick.
Actually, was, yeah.
Like, obviously it was Sukumasa's mistake to go for the teleport behind when the projectile was there, but just having that sort of set up to cover himself against such a play was just cool.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm giving Senpu too much credit, he was just going for the Senpu classic.
I know, man, like at our level, at our level, I like to think we're all the sort of guys who'd be able to react to people's mistakes and then capitalise. Just like there, yeah. I don't even know what happened there.
Side switch, Scarecrow causing the meteors to essentially be a cross-up. The most classic of Faust plays in Strive. Maybe except for Runstart 2D. Disgusting punch button for the air.
Classic, but less entertaining. The bag of tricks is much more fun. Oh, I don't know why I was going for the run through there. Probably just running through the Leo motions.
Oh, again.
Nice.
Catches him with the projectile on the Scarecrow. That's unfortunate. Doesn't get punished too hard for it, but Sukumasa working it out. Was working out a nice combo. Senpu luckily had burst though, able to get out there.
Oh, nice using the bomb to combo, but
he combos himself. Oh,
yo,
sick.
nice. That's how you're supposed to do it there.
Sukumasa's ability to react to the item that he's thrown out and utilise it in a combo or just capitalise on the current situation has just gone from strength to strength across the weeks. Plus I do feel like every week that Sukumasa shows up he's bringing a bit stronger combo game every time, especially. Even outside of like the random aspects that you need to react to.
Yeah, I do guess we are seeing that, yeah.
I honestly don't know how often he practices. Maybe he just sees Faust combos and dreams, big dreams of bag-headed destruction.
Not just toilet destruction, but bag-headed destruction.
Knife point total very tight on this match. I don't know if Senpu was saved there by pushback of versus normal or if the Afro explosion was saved. Oh, it's the wheelchair.
Yep, the wheelchair's gonna end.
Excuse me. That's a face. Like Weirdly was saying, I might have been last week, when Rydell took a wheelchair to the knee in the Spring game, that he's like, oh, I've not seen that face before. And it makes me realise that like I haven't seen what half the cast look like getting hit by a wheelchair. Because I only play one character.
Yeah.
And like it's not often a first electric wheelchair. Because this reversal super is it's one of the weaker ones in the game.
Yeah, because if you're not going to specifically go on YouTube to look it up, then you're not going to see it.
Yeah.
Like we don't see Faust in a lot of in a lot of tournaments.
Yeah, whilst not really having much tournament presence, the wheelchair reversal having a bit more startup frames after Super Flash than most reversal supers, making it a bit easier to block if you press the non-committal button. It's like testing its reversal super. It just takes a bit longer than most to activate.
And there we go.
But I think Senpu maybe thought he could dash out of the range of that bomb, but was
Yeah.
mistaken.
Oh, that must have been Bonnie Way because but he was not on chip healthier, so don't know.
So we just talked about some other stuff over the course of that match, but that was a pretty hype match overall, going all the way to Game 5. There's just something about when Senpu and Sukumaster play. It just always seems to pan out like this.
Yeah.
Like, it's always close, it's always tense.
Similar skill level, and they've had plenty of practice against each other over the past few months.
Yeah, it seems like just naturally through the way the bracket's constructed, they're starting to form a bit of a rivalry within Rollback.
Yeah.
That's good. Every time it comes up, I'm like, oh, hell yeah, Senpu versus Sukumancer. I'm up for this.
Oh no, do we have a replacement for the Silverback Challenge?
Oh no.
But we've got the two real rivals now.
Nah, but first ain't a gorilla.
Yeah. And it could be a long-armed orangutan.
Not enough Unga involved for the Silverback Challenge.
There it is.
So that will conclude round 1 of Monday Night Rollback.
And I believe it'll be myself it's going to be myself and Redhill going to the spoon match.
Not necessarily. It's based on your first match, and Mako
of course.
still hasn't fought yet.
True. Oh, that's me getting a little too. Oh, that's me thinking too highly of Mako, apparently.
Like, this man can't be beaten.
Yeah.
But you never know. He might just get absolutely pasted.
Nice.
Let's see if. Well, we'll find out later if Sukumancer can put the king of the mids in his place.
Nice. Let's see if he can throw plenty of hammers and get him pasted it right up.
Just mash him into a pulp with all these projectiles falling from the sky.
I mean, yeah, like he's got anvils, hammers, meteorites.
It's 100-ton anvil. Damn, he's strong for a scrawny guy, huh?
Well, if you have magic, I suppose, yeah. He's a magic man, not a strong man.
Sukumancer told me that Faust is... I don't know if this is lore accurate. That Faust is so full of magic. That's why when he does the air dash, there's no magic circle. Because he doesn't need, like, the spell to do that, essentially. And so he can just float through the air because he's so full of magic.
He just worms through the air.
Yeah.
I need to look this up. Like, how did he get so full of magic?
I feel like I maybe would have had the answer for that at some point, but I don't know, man.
Yeah.
He put the bag on his head and it changed him.
Nice. He was just a random guy to put the bag on, then he randomly just became a psychosurgeon. Nice.
He was a Chinese doctor, man, who became a serial killer.
Oh no.
And now he's like, serial killing's lame.
Oh nice.
I'm
So
sure
instead of a magic girl transformation, he did the magic serial killer.
magical serial killer transformation.
Just like an effeminate Jason Voorhees. Nice.
Well, it's time for us to magically transform from round 1 to round 2. Let's do it.
Hell yeah, brother.
It's the year 1 classic matchup. It's myself versus Weirdling.
Damn. Just remember you can't parry a grab.
No, you cannot, brother. Parry this, you filthy casual.
Okay. Ka-ching.
I kind of feel like it's been a couple of weeks since this match has come up. Maybe I'm misremembering.
I don't know, man. I just tend to remember my own games.
No, I think it has been that for the past few weeks now, second place has been myself or Weirdling, and with our 6-man bracket structure, that meant one of us would always fight Contact.
Oh, you've won it.
Would always fight Maku, who would then soundly thrash our arses,
Yeah, yes.
and we wouldn't meet in bracket as a result.
It's never in the spoon match, unfortunately.
If there's been a spoon match between Weirdling and myself, I think it's been so long that I can't remember.
I think that's you just always avoiding the spoon match.
Just narrowly escaping.
Oh my fucking god.
Senpu was going on about like, oh, the labbing when I did that, and that's not actually the thing I labbed.
Oh, okay.
But the thing I labbed has no real purpose. I just wanted to see if I could do it.
Just for the funsies, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to keep that in my back pocket though, in case I do whip it out. I'm on the rollback for the mental damage.
So just straight does less damage, but it's the emotional damage.
It's easier to fuck up. It costs resources.
So it's just flexing on your part now. Oh, nice.
Wooden survives the trade, but I eat it.
Nom nom nom. You gotta keep those big muscles up somehow.
Gotta keep eating, buddy. Alright, I'm not taking all this damage, get away from me.
I still hate how that crosses up.
We're then reacting to the frame kill this time. Just jumping out the way before the grid actually comes out.
Oh, nice grab dodge.
Oh, we're spending all the meter. We're going through the wall.
Fair enough, we'll gain a good chunk of that back.
Demand demands positive bonus. Oh,
Unfortunately, but Austin not broken.
I would have got it if I'd carried it, but honestly, I never go for carrot heavenly buster. Like, I fuck up the input and get slide hid enough without adding an extra layer of error to it.
I mean, if you don't feel like you had to do it there, then... I mean, you should have done it there, but...
Well, how was that to know? A couple of cross-ups getting you through this, taking game 1. Ooh, just clip.
That's disgusting. One good hammer fall and half a head it's gone already.
It's because I clipped the back dash, really.
Yeah.
I forget he goes airborne when there's a back dash when tethered. Just flies right over my table. That was supposed to be busted, but it would have been wrong anyway, so I guess that's not so bad.
I was more likely to hit him.
Just keep me in the corner, that's what you want to do, but I think that's potential. There's not really much potential you can do if you've got a position. Headshot.
You talk shit and you got shot.
6k just go clean over the 2. I don't know if it's like slightly disjointed, or if it's just got the block on it. In the corner again. Oh, doesn't quite come close enough for the throw, but
Oh, getting him.
he's making very good guesses this week on OK situations. If it's Buster, he's jumping, and if it's not Buster, he's parrying.
You just have he's just reading that long drawn out pattern that you have.
Maybe there is a pattern to how I do OK, but if there is, I'm not actually sure what the pattern is.
That's the thing, isn't it? Like, we all think as players, well, we're being pure random and we're being unreadable, but there's got to be a pattern in there somewhere.
It's probably something like Buster, Buster, close slash, Buster, close slash, or something like that.
Let's figure out how that'd be a lot of watching videos.
Yeah, and that's for like smart players.
I mean, like, no, obviously we do that, but we do it for more useful stuff.
And recognising he was close enough that I could bust him off Kavari and go straight for his answer afterwards. It's a very small window, but there is a window between recovering from the blocked Kavari and getting off the ground with his answer before Buster can connect.
Oh, nice.
Doing it, not mentioning numbers. Oh, that was pretty active, huh?
Is the regular grab just with a regular grab with him?
I don't think we're good.
So you have to kind of bust him.
I think if you're kind of busting it, it's also going to be slow.
Alright, it's just busting, busting his big hands.
Too slow to do, too far away even to do what I did in the first super in Buster on between hit 2 and 3. Just go for the knockdown. Because I think if I go for the counter busting situation to hit the ground, it's too slow and I eat the third hit.
Yo, involving through it, nice.
Invol through it. I guess. So, Heavenly's not invol after the super flash, but I guess it must, at that range, like,
If you grab
initiate the grab on like frame 1.
Yeah. No, we saw you grabbed him before the bullet hit the ground and could explode you.
Ah, there's like it's like, yeah.
Yeah, so if it was like a frame faster, we would have got you.
Really thought it was going to be the jump. Surprise, it's Buster.
That's something I need to do, just do an empty jump and just grab.
Especially against weirdly. I mean, if you are like 99% of the time doing like the near dash in into like a aerial normal, you probably expect that. And right now, if you might just 6p you, and that's going to beat a grab tip anyway. Well, I suppose you'll be able to block it if you want nothing. Like, maybe able to catch him out, like, by surprise.
Oh, why did you miss the Buster there?
No idea. I've never seen the Buster whip in that situation. It might be like a range dependent thing.
Ah.
Because he was very close to me due to being in the corner. But yeah, I don't know why the Buster.
Maybe you
whipped,
just threw the Buster out a frame too early.
potentially. Like he maybe hadn't actually touched the ground yet. Oh, I've recovered. I get to block this. I get to Buster this. I think that was the tatami mat, like, hitting me OTG. So I got to flip out. Using KI terms.
Well, I mean, it was a damn good game. And let's face it, the people watching this are probably going to be KI heads anyway.
I know at least one of them is.
Yeah.
Again, with the correct read of what the open situation is. Gets the parry for some fat damage following up on it.
No, some fake damage against a fake character.
Ah yes, can't say that.
Oh, not for the Tenkin at least. And look at those ads, goddamn.
I know that in these situations where I'm hitting this counter hit 5H, I'm leaving a lot of damage on the table. Carabat Mega Fist combo!
Nice.
It's only one, but it's the only one I can do.
Oh, what was that blue going on there?
I think it was just to slow me down, so I couldn't 6p. But I put it all on the table and do the Hammerfall, Kara, Cancel, Heavenly Buster to snatch the game from this man's grasp. Yeah, I'm leaving a lot of damage on the table when I hit things like counter at 5H because you're supposed to rock up with the Hammerfall Cancel into the wall, but I use the default button layout on the pad. I know I'm supposed to move kick and stuff like that for optimal pad usage, but my muscle memory is too cemented at this point, and I'm too lazy or stubborn to relearn a new layout. So on the default layout for the pad, to do that you must press square and circle at the same time after doing the wall input, which means putting your thumb right across the centre of the pad. And my thumbs are big enough that not hitting X or triangle and getting a roaming cancel is very difficult.
Honestly, it's seeing stuff like that is why I've abandoned pad.
I thought you abandoned pad because you were like, D-pad, using your thumb,
Well, both. It's like, well, it's both thumbs. It's like you said, you just have to stretch your right thumb across two different buttons and then awkwardly press them when your other thumb is just getting all pressurized, pushing down those buttons doing it. It's just sticks like I just like sick. It's just good. Having the buttons just spread out and then just basically typing out your moves.
Yeah, so it's why I quite like a hitbox. I'm not interested in any of this like fancy charge bullshit you can do with a hitbox. I just want the stick button layout, but with the 4 cardinal direction buttons for like clean inputs.
Yeah.
Where I don't have to worry about like I swung the stick or my D-pad, I puked too far, and now I'm getting an up back input, or
at the very least for the Capcom Cup, I think it was, they're making that illegal. So if you press 2 cardinal directions, I think it's down and up have to be down, is it?
That's
So,
the context neutral, I think. I can't remember what the
Yeah.
change is, but
well, either way, you can't just hold down and charge and then press up to do your
while still holding down.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like simultaneous opposite cardinal direction.
That's it.
I
Yes.
think that's what the thing is. There's a change to the rules about that, where I think it's stop things like being able to charge and then just press forward.
I mean, as somebody who plays charged characters, I think that's entirely fair.
Yeah, like I mainly just want it for cleaner things like the Carabat Mega Fist input.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you got to do the quarter circle back and then go forward, because a lot of the time you can do that and you'll hit like down forward then forward,
Mhm.
and sometimes that gives you the Kara move and other times it gives you the opposite. And
It'll
give
be
you the forward
interesting
Mega
seeing
Fist.
how you do the half circle back on a hitbox, though.
So you just piano from left to right, right to left, sorry,
Hopefully, yeah.
because it's only the opposite directions that matters.
Uh-huh.
Like for having to come as neutral or whatever, but you can press like down and back or down and forward at the same time and get
Mhm.
like the correct inputs.
Well, I hope you do end up getting that hitbox because I've always wanted to try it as well.
Like I looked into building. Well, I spoke to members of the local community about building my own one to save some cash, but you do save some cash, but it's only like £70, which is a bit less than I thought you would save, to be honest.
I mean, £70 is a good amount of money considering what the hitbox goes for. What, 200-ish pounds, I think, isn't it?
Oh
like
God.
the OG hitbox.
If
like-
Hitbox only goes for 200, then it's not even worth building your own one because the cost of building my own one was about 200.
I don't quote me on this, but I think it was that last time I checked. It's like,
I thought it was like 270, 280, something like that.
honestly, it probably is if you've looked it up more recently than me.
Nah, it's been a while since I actually looked at the price of an actual Hitbox. And yeah, I know I could get.
I'm surprised it's that expensive because surely you just need the enclosure, which will be expensive, and Brooks Universal boards.
Which is expensive. And out of stock everywhere.
Oh, which means scalpers, making it more expensive. But
Is it-
surely if it's only like what, £80 for the Universal board from Brook,
And the enclosure's like
number 80.
30 to
Oh,
50,
nice.
depending. And then you need 17 buttons.
17 buttons, but they only cut what? I think buttons only come at £2 a piece.
Yeah. Well, that's 17 of those.
Yeah, then you have to buy all the wires and stuff for that.
So it
Yeah.
ends up totaling up.
I can see it being expensive, but not 200. Not, yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Like I didn't do the math on it. It was the number that was given to me. And like I could always get a cheaper, smaller one, like a snack box, but I've got a Canva drone stick, and I find it both too small and light for comfort. So
Oh,
I'd want
weird.
like the full size enclosure.
Have I ever let you borrow my one? Is that why you like heavier ones? Because
No, it's from playing with my Canva drone.
ah,
Like, it's kind of small, and I'm not a big guy. I'm a tall, lanky guy, so it doesn't sit comfortably on me. And if I'm like going kind of hard on the stick, it moves. Like the stick moves because it's light.
I suppose that's a good thing about my one because I've got that. I think it must be aluminium. Like there's the aluminium like bottom bit of it that just weights it down.
Yeah, like
on my
the
legs.
drone's just plastic.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, I want something a bit bigger and heavier, basically. I know it's a bit of a bastard to carry it around for tournaments and stuff, but I'd prefer to have that weight on my knees.
Uh-huh. Honestly, like you get used to it because it's like we're talking about a sheet of aluminium or some other light metal that's really not that big. Like it's a bit annoying at first, but you're carrying it in a bag anyway, so
So that's probably fine.
yeah.
And I doubt it'll destroy my bag like the sheer bulk of the PS5 has.
Yeah.
It's torn an actual hole in my bag, which is how big and pointy it is.
I'm not having that problem at all with the stick. I'm using I'm using a sports bag, and it's I just bought it for going to the gym and stuff, but it turned out to be the perfect size for my stick, and it's just so nice. Just carrying it everywhere with me.
I mean, Weirdland just uses the box that his stick came in, so it slots in nicely. It's got a wee handle on it, so that's nice too.
Well, enough talk about sticks. Shall we get into the next game?
Yes, enough hardware. Time for some hard beats.
Beats in my head.
The second match of round 2. Finally, your BGF champion makes his appearance.
Damn. What? How long was it? He had to wait? Like an hour and
Hour
something.
and a half, something like that.
Bloody hell. He must like the company if he's willing to stand around like that long.
Very cool, man.
Yes. It's like yeah. But no, finally we've got both the initiates battling it out yet again.
Sukumansu tests his mettle against your BGF World Champion, Maku. We do need to stop this guy.
We really do. Now let's hope that Mix breaks his back or something like that.
I mean, of the BGF, like, though Sukumansu and Maku play more. Well, I mean, the rest of us play as well, but I think they play each other as their common sparring partners. I think Sukumansu is one who gets stands a better chance of actually being able to defeat Maku in the bracket.
He's got that ball. But vice versa, so it's nothing.
Yeah. Like, Sukumansu is why Maku has so much potential knowledge.
Oh no.
Is raw. Oh, using the little stampede to combo out. Stay from Red Lightning, get that hard knockdown.
Yeah, giving Superman some taste of his own medicine.
He knew it was yellow cancel. Blocks it on the landing. Straight back into Red Lightning again. Gets the kill off the wall break damage.
Look, I'm the same, I just can't get enough of that song sometimes.
I also don't want to die. Stands to the wide. Supermaster is slowly working his way out of the corner.
Bombs himself there, apparently.
I can feel myself going into my announcer voice as I'm talking about these things happening.
Man, I like though you've got this separate voice. You're just not, that character is just overtaking you.
It's as I said at Rollback. It was the announcer that said it. It wasn't me. I'm right now.
Oh, so it's Reinhardt that does the announcements, it's not like a different character then?
No, that's the opposite of what I said.
Ah.
Yes, when you see the live pay-per-view footage and you see me doing announcements, it's not me. It just looks like me and it sounds like me, but it's not me.
It's like an entire different persona overtakes you.
A little bit.
That's just, yeah, that's all. That's basically what the cock is anyway.
Just like real wrestling, but it's persona, and it's not you.
I mean, I like to think there's a tag in there, but
Maku looking kind of untouchable right now, ready for all Supermaster setups. Manages to get a couple of hits out and then block the Afro burn.
so.
Like, he is cooking right now, just like that big vial in the background.
Hold up, let him go.
No, don't let Maku cook. That's how we end up with another 10-week streak going on. Let Sukumatsu cook, setting fire to this man.
Making really good use of that.
Punishes the what 6p with the scum dipper. I do wish Maku would give me an audio clip of him saying scum dipper so that I could mod it into the game.
Or just like mod everybody's catchphrases into the game.
Yeah, get a little voice pack on the go. Well, the downside is you can't mod voice lines for separate skin colours. So if I was to mod Leo, it would be using both you and Senpai.
Oh, we don't want us to like have half and half either. I was just need to buff in. It'll be fine.
Makes sense though. Go for maximum variety in the BGF. You can always just mod the Let's Rock to the classic cock. Oh yeah! Or you can just mod dual 1. Then how are the people who are watching this in the background and not actually watching the fights and just listening to our bullshit know what's happening?
Yeah. That's the thing, but they probably won't know what oh yeah because they won't watch like all the promos that we used to do.
That's because those are not public.
Yeah.
I could take a clean second game. I mean, if the viewers out there want to see some of these promos, some of them are featured in our Year 1 retrospective flashback. But if there is popular demand, I'm sure I'm going to put something up for sure.
Well, if there was enough demand, I'd start making bespoke new ones.
Yeah, true. I don't have the time to make promos anymore.
Same here, man. Like, I was really wanting to get Weirling to do a promo with me where he'd like speak Hungarian and then translate. And sort of like, you know, when you see Mexican wrestlers and
Yeah, you've got the translator.
yeah. Yeah, well, specifically for the KI tournament you were at.
It's just mad at the time. I live with Rido and he asked me that before I go to Rome in a couple of weeks, just help me do a bunch of tidying in the house before I leave. And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. And I looked at my schedule and I realised that the only times I'm able to actually do this due to work and stuff is a week on Sunday or the day before I go, which would be a week on Tuesday. I'm just so busy.
Yeah, is that like, I'm guessing work, girlfriend, other fun stuff?
Work, girlfriend, BGF responsibilities.
Yeah. I mean, like, at least you won't have to do VGF stuff on your holiday.
That's very true. So, 70s Maku taking the final game.
Disco Fever Maku, nice.
Damn, like, I did not expect him to just run Sukumasu over like that.
Yeah, we usually see a back and forth between those two.
Yeah, it often goes to game 5, if not at least game 4. But he just killed him.
Somebody's been secretly practicing.
I'm starting to get the feeling that in Maku's current state, Maku has said before that he's stronger against players that he plays a lot than he is against a random field like at a tournament. But I'm starting to feel that, like, as a collective, we're going to need to level up if we're going to stop him. Maybe I can stop him in the next match, but the past few times that I fought Maku, it's been rough going.
How do we do that other than just constantly, learning from what he's doing, watching the stuff here, and just playing more fighting games, and just improving our skills? Like,
if I knew, I would have already stopped him.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe when the servers are back to normal, you can get on the grind. It is rough that the servers are being like this at this current time, because I was hoping to basically spend any free time I had this month grinding for the tournaments at the end of the month and the start of next month.
There's so many tournaments, and when Street Fighter 6 comes out, we're going to want to spend most of our fighting game time on that.
Like, probably. I'm just not being able to put in anywhere near the amount of time I was wanting to put into Strive to get ready for, like, the upcoming events.
Yeah.
But hopefully something gets fixed soon, and then can somehow squeeze out a level up in...
Honestly,
oh lord, 1 week of practice.
I'm not as worried as you. As long as I get to play some sort of fighting game with real people, and then I can just lab out stuff and Guilty Gear, I think that should be enough. Because I think we're at the point where we don't need to specifically grind this one game to improve at it.
I think I still do.
No, I mean, like...
just because of, like, the potential specific bullshit. I'm at that point where it's the pot specific bullshit I need to learn to get a bit further, or just level up my neutral.
Level up the neutral, like that.
Yeah, clearly I need to go and suffer playing Zangief in Street Fighter 5 to get better grapple neutral, even if he is ass in that game.
Nah, bro. Just wait till 6.
Just wait till 6.
Yeah.
Just wait till 6.
I tried playing 5, and I was like, I understand it's a good game, but I tried picking it up literally a few days after the 6 beta, and I just couldn't do it.
It's
It's
too
just
different.
not. No, it's just not anywhere near as fun. Didn't feel. It just didn't feel good compared to 6.
Yeah, you'd already tasted 6,
Yeah.
and that ruined the taste of 5.
Pretty
Couldn't
much.
go back. Alright. With that, next up is yourself
Yeah. Oh, it's been
and Rido.
some real gourmet games right here. Let's go for it.
Get a spoonful of these gourmet matches.
Nom, 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 nom.
It's the spoon showdown. Spoon match. Yes.
It's spinning time.
Let's see if Rido can not take the spoon for a second week running.
Yeah.
It's likely that he will be on the spoon for a few weeks, but you know, he might surprise us.
Yeah, let's see if he's had any big improvements from last week.
Put a proper fight against you last week.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All he's got to do is take what he did last week, turn the dial up a bit, and he sends you home with the wood.
Nope. Very nice indeed.
And then you'd get to pick to play against Supermancer. That would
Yo,
all work
let's
out.
go. Bro, I need that practice in that matchup, seriously. But enough about that matchup.
Here's this matchup.
Yes, Ram. The simp matchup, apparently. No, I shouldn't say simp matchup. She's not simping, she's just crushing.
The past 2 weeks, there's been an encounter between yourself and Rhino, and the room's always been laughing at the Ram interaction with you.
It's just,
6p this man.
yeah, it's just a cute schoolgirl crush. And they was like, I have too much PTSD for this.
I'm 40 years old.
Yes, that as well.
I don't know how old he is.
I'd say quite a bit older than Ram.
Is Ram like 4?
Yeah, I mean like, I think she's meant, like I think she looks 19.
Yeah, like, is a
In
construct. Has only been in existence for a couple of years or whatever. Little dash cancel coming at Rido there, but unfortunately he just kicked in the knees.
Yeah.
Go burst. Lead the jump. Pressure on this man. Into super. We're going for hard knockdowns here.
Getting that positive bonus as well.
Oh. I really thought
Yeah.
you'd press 2k. I thought that morph battle was going to work.
I'm going to be honest. I think I'm just at the point playing right though. I know when it's coming. I will see for our next few games, but I was like, yeah, it is going to be more battle.
Maybe it's more predictable than one would think. Because I remember we were playing something the other day, and he was doing it so little that I stopped like thinking about it on his wake up.
Nice.
I was like, I've tried to block it a couple times and it just never came. So I just stopped trying to block it and just went run mode.
And then he got you good a few times.
And I said, no. So I said to him afterwards, like, you're not representing Morph Battle enough. Obviously you can't do it every time, but you need to represent it more so people are actually afraid of it. Because I had no reason to fear it because it was just never happening. Oh, that was a nice little combo there. Dash up and grab, let's go. It's the
And this is
laser.
a kill. There should be. No, it's not.
Oh, the feet reach him during the
Oh,
start.
I remember this during this game. I legitimately shite it out like, this is bullshit. Like, I was legit angry at one
This
back.
is bullshit blazing. The man was robbed.
Yeah, he actually was, man. He should have got on me.
It's just because the laser just takes so long to actually start up post Super Flash. That you're like travelling through the air and managing to just clipping the edge of the hitbox.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing there's just not the invincibility in that bit, or a hitbox, I mean.
It's got no invulnerability. Oh yeah, the gap between the laser and Ram has no hitbox.
Oh, alright.
So you can kind of just stand in there. Well, I say that, like, most characters are kind of large enough that your back would be inside the laser.
Alright.
But I think if you're like Chip or Jacko or another like skinny character, you can just stand in there.
Nice. If I ever play them, I should try that.
If you ever played them, you'd stand in that space and hit the taunt button.
Yeah, of course I would.
Little shite bag that you are.
You know, folks.
Nice reading the jump for the JS to round start. Oh, projectile touches him just in time. I thought the explosion had gone off, but I think there was like, I guess there must be like a moment where visually an explosion starts up, but the hitbox isn't there.
Yeah.
And then you managed to hit the projectile, so the sword just went up in the ground.
Yeah. That's weird how it works, yeah.
Oh, gets the hard knockdown. Unfortunately,
Oh, what
this
was that
was. I'm not sure. I think this was before we had a conversation about meaties, or afterwards, but he's not yet implementing it. Oh, catches. Double. 2D, didn't work. Little P, big P.
Little P and then try to.
I'm proud of my P.
As all kings should be.
He's getting much better at checking approaches at 2-4.
I don't know if you noticed, but I was going for a lot of air grabs this round. Sorry, this game.
Ryder has been spending a lot of time in the air.
Oh, I think I went for it again though.
Oh, he messes up the laser super.
Yep, I'm like, yep. I'm killing you.
Because he has been doing a good job over the past couple of weeks of confirming like sword blast into Calvados. But that's just a case of when he went from the half circle back, he's hit like backing up at the same time and just jumped out instead.
If he cleaned up his execution, he could have got a few rounds off maybe.
Yeah. Oh, unfortunately for Rido, he gets 3-0'd and will be taking home the spoon once again this week. But I suppose that just lets him get his pick of opponent next time. It's not all bad.
Yeah. Oh, maybe he'll go for, depending on how things go, maybe he might go for yourself. Or Maku, depending.
Well, he can't pick.
Oh no, if Maku,
That's true.
Maku loses.
Well, he can't pick one of us. Because one of us is going to be the champion.
True, yeah. No, but like, depending on who's not the champion. Because he's been through everybody apart from Sukaman. No, well, for the first round, Sukaman.
No, he's not going to pick Senpu. He fought Senpu for 11 weeks.
Yeah.
He's picked you. He's picked Weird Lim. So he's fought Sukamansu in the spoon match last week. The option is, yeah, you can pick Sukamansu, or you can pick the loser of this next game.
Nice. Well, talking about losers.
Yeah, we're right here, brother.
Oh. Well, let's get into it then. Well, here it is. You've both lived through Grievous, and yet you stand tall.
Pressure's on. Need to stop this streak. However, this matchup, it hurts my soul. Not the Kai matchup, the Maku matchup.
Oh, the Maku matchup, oh no.
When in an actual tournament bracket, I don't really struggle with Maku that much. Well, I don't struggle, but it is hard.
You don't
for some reason at
struggle
rollback,
as much.
yeah, I don't struggle as much, and like I can beat him in an actual bracket. But when it comes to rollback, I don't know if he's just camera in this sort of setting than he is at like an actual tournament.
We've let him get comfy.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh, we've let him get comfy. Oh, that's good.
He's comfortable and welcome here.
Oh.
I don't know what he pressed, but I was trying to read a backdash at the start. There.
Well, it's good.
Time to shimmy about like a madman. These reactions are too strong in that I wonder, he knows that after these coolers I'm going to do 2D, he always just blocks low. And I wonder if I could just 5D him, because Potemkin's 5D is absolutely massive, but his reactions are too strong for me to actually get away with that, I think. He tends to react in time to charge dusts to stand and block them.
Alright then. It must just be from sheer amount of practice that he's had over the years.
Yes. long time fighting game player. Oh, I need to have larger testicles to flick these charged projectiles in the corner. I could get out in some of these setups. Ah, scummed it for second hit catch in the backdash. Could have finished it if he'd supered, but I don't think he noticed that he got me at the end there.
So I just need a good hit against you and then you're done.
Yeah.
Very good.
Ah, I pressed the idiot button.
Pretty idiot button.
2S sucks, man. If you get a counter hit, it's real nice, but otherwise, it's a terrible button.
And what makes you want to press it? Like if it's really unsafe.
Habit. It's not that it's unsafe, it's just incredibly slow. It's the same speed as most people's heavy. Oh, I think it's even slower than something actually, but...
Oh damn. Big boy got heavy hands.
It's just not the correct button to press in a lot of situations. I'm just in a weird habit of doing it.
We must break that habit, or break you.
That was a die situation. I either burst and he blocks it and die, or I don't burst and I die. Maybe I would have been able to survive the follow-up hit, but I would have had to like have burst between 2H hit 1 and 2H hit 2, and that's tight. Still need to be converting these counter 2S's into hammerfall busters, but I think I'm just too panicky playing against Mako to do that.
It's probably just the nervous of getting the finals, and then you'll be tired after all that.
I fear no man, but this thing, it scares me.
What's gone dipper?
That really scares me. Scum Dipper backed up with meter is some of the most brutal shit. Ah, out of range for the RC shockwave. I don't know if I meant to drift RC or not, but if I did, I didn't get it. Sweating out here.
Damn, it's just getting out of all that with your slow buttons.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be throw. You can see my throw attempt start up because I tried to take a throw that wasn't coming.
Fortunately, the power of woman did not help you there.
I did try for Buster there. That is a failed Kara Buster.
Tail Kara Buster, ultimate new tech.
If only failing Kara Buster was a new tech for me.
Oh no.
Well, I suppose that would mean I was getting worse if it was a new tech.
Oh, that is even worse than already being bad. No, but I don't think about it.
I know what you meant. Got a tiny bit of health. I've got burst, but I can't actually survive another hit. Gets me this bait, so the flick gets me the Scum Dipper. We talked earlier about like I feel not having comfortable hopelessness. Maybe that was off camera, but at this point, I was feeling a little hopeless. Like, oh, I don't think I'm even taking a round. Maku's just wielding his superior matchup knowledge on me. I can't seem to stop him. Chase this man.
So, are you saying at this point you didn't, I don't want to say give up, but you didn't mind losing?
I thought I was definitely going to lose. Again. Like, I'm still going to fight, of course I'm going to fight. But I don't think my chance, at this point I didn't think my chances of winning at all were particularly high. And like, I've got more here, but look at my health, you know, it just sort of adds to the feeling of like,
Oh,
jabs my air throw attempt.
see, nobody else in the BGF could have reacted to that one, so.
That's kind of what I mean, like, I can't cancel Buster this man, it has to be an FRC to hit him.
Just every little mistake you're making is just capitalising on it.
Chip's absolutely down here. I can't afford to take that damage from the dust combo, gotta use the burst.
Yeah, got Gotta risk actually using burst.
Like, at least they use in the middle of the combo, so I knew I was like safe to burst. Actually block a charged dust, go me.
Good shit potential.
Looking real bad for me right now.
Oh, you blocked another one.
I'm not really able to punish it though. Oh, we get the PRC Buster, but only because he's an attack animation. Thanks, armor. Very lucky he didn't scum dip me there.
Fortunately, from arse miss, but you got him with the karate shot. Nice.
Don't know what he went for there, but able to buy myself another life.
Well, looks like comfortable hopelessness is working out for you.
Like, resign myself to defeat, become stronger.
Yes. There is no losses, only information gathering.
It's a storm of normals. It's Buster. Doesn't use the burst. Dies.
Man, man.
I guess I put him in a die situation there because I was waiting to block the burst, but the wall damage allowed me to finish him off. Feeling a bit better after that one.
Nice.
Not gonna lie.
Still got a mountain to climb, but you're getting there.
But we're not out.
Yes. Time but not out, let's go. There was no one.
Only muscles. Give him the Buster again. 6k actually connects OTG for once.
Damn, look at you, steamroll Matthew.
Give me that round, sir. The comeback starts now. Technically it started last game, but it starts now.
Can't make this up.
Can't make this that. Got me in the corner again. The blender. This time it was the grab attempt after 5k. Able to take that.
Oh, you just TP at him.
I should have checked his burst meter there.
Ah.
Fortunately, it wasn't an FRC, so we jabbed able to stuff out the Buster attempt. Looks like we're going for a ride through the wall. Not doing all that much damage. Gold burst. Intentional gold burst. It's the wall, brother!
Combos into yet another wall, let's do it.
I'm not that much of a Chad.
Oh.
We're gonna spend 100 meters to finish this match though.
Got one money, you spend it, son.
I was so surprised that worked out. That was one of the very rare instances of me using gold burst intentionally.
Nice.
I think I had that feeling of like I need meter to win this.
And you had plenty of it, nice.
Yeah, like I didn't think blue burst was going to do me any good, especially not because my crew is very good at just blocking the blue burst. Given that I'm off the opinion that burst sucks, I should maybe go burst more often.
No, go burst is really good. I mean, at least with the character that can actually dash, you can just air dash in to try and get them to 6p your so-called hero attack that they're expecting.
Just go burst them.
Yeah.
It's also like way less unsafe on block than blue burst is. Grab this man.
The thing is, if you're on any hit stun at all, or if you're in the damage frames, I don't know what they're called, it's going to be a blue.
Yeah, like you try for the gold, but you're stuck with a blue.
Yeah.
Like, because it came out a little too slow. Ah, scum dipper RC.
You've got one life left. Make the most of it.
Let's make the most of it. Respect don't start with us backing off. Bit strange for a grappler, but it's hard to contest Kai's buttons at round start.
Yeah. I mean, really, you want to bully somebody into being scared with your long ass buttons and then going.
Instead, I'm just getting bullied myself here.
Yeah, looks like it. Uh-oh.
Exploiting my main weakness. Being thrown.
Is he taking any damage?
Nope. Oh, he is not. Maka cleans it up nicely with a very speedy fucking perfect. 7 golden letters to pave his way to the gold.
He's definitely put you in your place there, earning the title of Beast, that we all blame.
So So he'll get a nice shiny badge on our Discord.
Yeah. Fuck you, Maku. It's all your fault. Being good at this game.
I'll hear the standings for this week. Maku standing tall once again.
Yeah.
Myself in second. We're doing third.
So you and me and Wing just switched sides from last week, pretty much.
Pretty much. See, this is why we're running out of like Kai things to use, because we use the in-game diorama editor to make a lot of this stuff, and there's only so many poses and whatnot that are available. Right, if you stop winning, you're hurting our production quality.
Oh damn, we're gonna have to import the Exord like Kai or something.
I would love to be able to use some of the Exor stuff for like graphics and stuff, but it just looks so different. Potemkin looks like a fucking toy in Exord.
That's actually a really good way of putting it. Like,
Yeah,
I know in Exord he's big, but he just looks so small compared to Strife.
He looks like a little action figure. Like
even compared to other characters, he's not that big.
Like it's the same design, but I feel like Potemkin from Exor to Strive is such a glow up.
Bro, so we talk about glow ups. Kai, Leo.
I actually like both their Exor designs better, especially
Really?
Leo's one. I like this massive mane of hair on Leo.
No, I like the hair, but why is he so skinny? Like,
Because it's the anime Twink game. Twinks
I just-
only.
only twinks apparently nice.
Right enough, I'm not a huge fan of Kai's ponytail thing, but Maka showed us a couple
Hmm.
weeks ago that you can like knock Kai's hair down in certain situations.
Oh,
And I think Kai with the long hair down looks fucking cool.
alright.
I'm not biased because I have long hair or anything.
Hmm. Well, I'd like to see this because I like the sound of long hair Kai.
Just ask Maka next time you see him.
Nice.
Or you could look up yourself.
Yeah, I'll probably just do that, yeah.
I think it's like you got to meet a certain condition
Hmm.
and it causes his like bubble thing to fall out,
Oh, nice.
so you get long hair Kai.
Probably when he's in a super or anything. Well,
So once again, Maku smashes all of our asses and claims the gold for himself. Rido takes home the spoon.
nothing else we can really say other than, yeah. And that's it.
I was going to say this at the start of the video, but I felt like it fit better here. I will not be present next week at Rollback. Unless something drastic changes tomorrow, I'll be away in the north of Scotland for the entire week. However, that does mean I will be making an appearance at Caledonian Clash in Inverness this coming Monday. If any of them watch these videos, I'm unaware. If they get this far in the video, good
Yeah.
for you. Well done. But yeah, I'll be showing face at the newly born Inverness scene on Monday the 17th, I think is the date.
Um,
Don't try and
I
math
think
it
you're
out.
right.
It's fine.
I think you're right actually, yeah.
Yeah, Monday the 17th. Hopefully, there's some Strife players there. But failing that,
You'll find that game, like, or something.
I mean, it seems like there's a lot of Smash players there. I'll just play some Smash. Fuck it. I know what I'm doing in Smash, just not at a competitive level. I'm a basement king,
Oh, nice.
so I'll get put in my place by a bunch of 16-year-olds. This old ass man trying to play Smash. Came to the wrong neighbourhood, Inverness.
Bro, doing all those special techniques they have to do in Melee with hands that are more than 16 years old. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's like carpal tunnel. That's like carpal tunnel.
Not to get too sidetracked
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about it, but a high level match of Smash Bros. Melee has a similar APM to a high level game of StarCraft 2.
Yo, I can actually see that being true. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like absolutely ridiculous.
And being an ex-StarCraft 2 player myself, never like good, but Gold League at most, but yeah, that must be high level Smash must be tiring, by the way.
To tie it back into earlier, do you know why they made hitboxes?
Oh, was it because so many people were getting arthritis or carpal tunnel from playing Smash.
Yeah, Smash was destroying people's wrists. And the hitbox is a lot easier on the wrist than a stick is.
Nice.
So
I
that
can
was
see.
actually why they were created.
So when we're all old men, we'll be playing on hitboxes.
Apparently. I mean, I'll be dribbling in the corner so my brain's gone. But you guys can be playing on hitboxes.
Yeah.
Glue will do that to you.
Yeah.
And with that, subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter for updates at BGF_FGC.
And if you see us at any of the tournaments, come up and say hi.
Please come say hi. It would be cool to meet the people who watch these videos and know who we are without just knowing us locally, you know?
Yeah. Well, until then, if that's everything, goodbye and
Yeah.
good watching.
I'll not be here next week. He might be here next week.
I hope I am. I'm not going anywhere.
Good night.
And good watching.